Now we look at some of the questions on utility theory. A total utility is defined as the satisfaction or pleasure one gets from consuming a good. Marginal utility is defined as change in total utility over change in units consumed. It can be positive, it can be negative, it can be zero. Now, I'm going to fill up the blanks here from W all the way to Z. The way I can write 20 here, 20, this number is equal to change in total utility over change in units consumed. That means this W is equal to 20. The denominator is 1, so just focus on the numerator in this problems. So I can just go ahead and write here this W is equal to 20. Okay. The next number I have is X. X is equal to 35 minus 20 over 2 minus 1. So this X is equal to 15. 35 minus 20. So I can just take this thing up here and write X is equal to 15. Okay. Then I have this number 10 here. Let me use a different marker. This number 10 is the marginal utility here. That means the change in total utility. This is equal to y minus 35 over 3 minus 2. So y is equal to, when I change sides, negative becomes positive, so y is equal to 45. This one is 45. The next number I have here is Z, and Z is equal to 40 minus 45 over 4 minus 3. So Z is equal to negative 5. Okay, so I can just write here this Z is equal to negative 5. As you can see here, the utility numbers, the marginal utility numbers keeps decreasing, and over here till this point the total utility number went up. So whenever the total utility goes down, marginal utility becomes a negative number. Because the marginal utility keeps decreasing, we have the concept of diminishing marginal utility. Okay. Now take a look at question number 8. And this question has a lot of math, and that's the reason why I am maximizing my screen to do all the math. It says answer the question on the basis of the total utility data provided for products L and M. Price of L is $3 and I have the price of M is equal to $4 and the consumer's income is $18. Okay, so I need to do a bunch of things here. First, I have the total utilities given to me of L and M. From this total utility numbers, I'm going to find the marginal utility numbers. So for unit 2, say, alright, let's do from unit 0 here. Say for unit 0, the total utility is 0. So for unit 1, the marginal utility is 9 minus 0 over 1 minus 0, so this is 9. The next number is 15 minus 9, which is 6. Next number is 3. After that, I have 20 minus 18, that's 2. 21 minus 20, this is equal to 1. Now the next thing I have to do here is to divide the marginal utility over the price of the product. And the price of L is equal to $3. So basically this is going to be 9 over 3. This makes it equal to 3. Next one, I have 6 over 3, that's equal to 2. Next one, 3 over 3 is 1. After that, I have 2 over 3 and 1 over 3. I really need this column to do this problem. Then next, I'm going to look at the marginal utility numbers for the other good, which is M. The total utility for 0 units of M is 0. So the marginal utility of the first unit of M is 16 minus 0 over 1 minus 0. This is 16. The next number is 28 minus 16, that is equal to 12. The next number is 36 minus 28. That is equal to 8. The next number is 4. The next number is equal to 2. As you can see here, the diminishing marginal utility, the concept is in play because the marginal utility numbers keeps going down. So I was just trying to check if my calculations are right. Next, I'm going to divide the marginal utility over the price of M, which is equal to $4. So this is 16 over 4, which is 4. Then 12 over 4, that's going to be equal to 3. 8 over 4 is 2. 4 over 4, that is equal to 1. 2 over 4 is equal to 1/2. The next step is comparing these two ratios that I just found from the calculation. That means marginal utility of L over price of L and marginal utility of M over the price of M. Look at the first unit here, first unit of L and the first unit of M. Because 4 is greater than 3, that means this ratio for the first unit of L is greater than the ratio for the first unit of M. The consumer is going to buy 1 unit of this good, which is M. So I can strike out this 4 here. 4 is gone. Next, I'm going to compare this number, which is 3, and this one. These two numbers are equal. That means the consumer is going to buy 1 unit of L and 1 unit of M. So let's see how much money is the consumer spending by doing that. So the consumer so far is buying 1 unit of L and 2 units of M. So 1 unit of L costs the consumer $3. 2 units of M costs the consumers 4 times 2. And this is equal to 4 times 2. So spending $11 here. But the consumer has an income of $18. So the consumer needs to spend all his money, and we are not going to stop at this point. I'm just going to keep on comparing more numbers here. Next, I'm going to compare this 2 to this 2. Looks like I can slide these numbers off. So one more L and one more M. With this $11, I can add one more L here, which is 3, and one more M here, which is 4. So looks like the consumer has exhausted all his income, and that's gonna be the solution here. So basically the consumer is consuming 3 units of M and let's see 2 units of L. The question is asking us what is the total utility of the consumer. So I got to look at what the consumer is doing in equilibrium. So we have 2 units of L. With that, I'm going to look at basically the total utility from consuming 2 units of L and add 3 units of the other good, which is M. So the total utility of 2 units of L is 15. The total utility of 3 units of M is equal to 36. If I do the math, my answer will be equal to 51. And that's the solution to this question. Hope this makes sense. So you need some scratch paper when you are doing your exam.